Ladies and gentlemen, Madame and Monsieur, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So today, we're blockading France. No, wait. God damn it. Let's do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, Madame and Monsieur, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So today, we are blockading China. Fun! I have no idea how I'm doing that. I literally have no clue. First things first, though. Okay, wow. We could not retreat from a single enemy cruiser. 7.3-inch guns. I got 8-inch guns. I got 3 of them. It's an old ship. You know what? Let's roll the dice. 2 ships reinforcements. Das ist Bouclier. Heavy damage and a convoy sank. Next up. Oh, look at that. The Lion, the Vérité, the Alamante against the battlecruiser Watson. No, Walton even. Yeah, the Brits have just been sending ship after ship after ship through the Suez Canal. I wish I could invade Egypt and take it, essentially making the Mediterranean safe. That would be a kind of a blast. You can do 26 knots. Verite can do 27. Cruisers 24. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And a destroyer 31. Yeah, you might just as well join the battleships. Doesn't really matter. Wow, 10 times speed. The enemy isn't going to fight me? Oh wow, the enemy is going to fight me. Shocking. Enemy is to the southwest. Well, what does my auto say? Well, if you call that southwest, I'm an idiot. That is called west, not southwest. All ships, stand by. Attempt to maneuver. Harpin, let's go. Battleships, please go to 23 knots and hold position. Lock target, torpedoes away. Because, you know, I forgot to disable them. Looking good, though. How did you dodge that? That's not fair. No matter, no matter. You're dead anyway. Ooh, flash fire. I hate editing that goes with this. But it is fun to look at. But yeah, I gotta turn my sound, you know. I have to turn the sound off by like 80% when I'm viewing a flash firing ship, just to make sure the headphone users will not go deaf. I forgot to do that at one of my earlier episodes, one of my earlier recordings. I still feel sorry about that, slightly. That's it though, I believe. With the destruction of the capital ship, their escorts are running. 10-inch guns, many bulkheads, 21-inch torpedoes, anti-flood 1, barbette 3, anti-torp 2. Yeah, it's not the best ship in the world. Yeah, that battlecruiser, it does not really scare me. I mean, come on. Let's take a look at Verite instead. Verite has maximum bulkheads, 13-inch guns, barbette 3, anti-torp 3, better rangefinder, bigger, better everything. Okay, this is a battleship, sure. I hear you say. Let's go to my battlecruiser then. Do I need to say more? No. British capital ships are crap. It's the cruisers of the Brits that are the pain in the ass. Enemy apparently is to the south now. Okay. Let's turn south then. And again, we can enter battle. Let's enter battle. A good amount of victory points and the elimination of a capital ship. Good enough for me. And a destroyer sunk as well, a Viceroy class. Good. Excellent even. North Oceania. Still losing a lot of ships there. Sierra Leone. Changed hands. Because I have a victory there. Nigeria. Have a victory there as well. Let's take a look. That means all these attacks here have ended. Because I am now under control of these regions. Well, almost all of them. Nice, very nice indeed. In the meanwhile, my fleet is blockading, like... I have 3 cruisers in the Sea of Japan, 4 destroyers in East Asian Sea. That's it. That's all the ships I have right now at sea. In this area, and I'm blockading China and I'm blockading Japan. Why? Game. Also, we are about to take southern China. Oh, that would be huge. That would be huge indeed, sir. Some ships here, looking good. Naval invasion 2 out of 4 turns. Excellente. Politics. Brits. Still can't do a peace treaty. I'm still not sure why I can do a peace treaty sometimes, and other times it is impossible. That is really weird. British Somaliland. We already have an invasion there. The Maldives, Pakistan, India, Ireland, Gold Coast, and Gambia, I suppose, are the next targets. Gold Coast it is. The Côte d'Azur. Ivory Coast, Gold Coast, here. I'm gonna leave Clemenceau and 2 cruisers here. Let's see, what are the other fleets? There are 2 cruiser groups. Let's move one of them here. The second one, however, may turn because you are going to move all the way towards Zanzibar. Set a course to start that invasion. Then I have a task force here. You will move again over here to block this area and hopefully, although from the looks of it, I am taking it by land. Don't necessarily need ships here. What I could do instead... Ooh, there's a big British task force here. Let's try to intercept you. I know I'm intercepting it with a very small task force, but I have faith. It's multiplying. A Korean battleship. No need to fight it, really. Just gotta wait till that alliance breaks down. Really. Not much else to it. Some Russian ships in the area. Okay. Well, that's new. Unrestricted warfare, please, on these submarines. Is there anything else I wish to do? Hold on. There is a battleship here. The Verité. Marseille has some battleships as well. Let's join up at Toulon. No. Other way around. Join up in Marseille. Form one large fleet, and then next turn, hopefully, we can move out again. We have a small squadron here. There are so many mines here. You know what? You go to Tunis, and the Tunis fleet by now has been repaired. You guys will go hunting in the Red Sea. Red Sea raiding party. Let's see. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Do we know what guns we're getting? No. Probably the 15 Mark IIIs or the 11 Mark IVs. Turret machinations. Advanced electrical turrets. Don't really interest me. Now the thing that interests me is the double steering turbines. We are running low. We're running behind, I should say, on engine tech, I feel. Let's see, repaired a few battleships and destroyers. The Brits are laying down 5 new ships. Americans 5, Japanese 3. I'm building 36 ships myself. Oh, wow. We have depth charges, okay. A submarine of 175 tons does absolutely nothing. Good. The light cruiser Apollo nukes half my fleet. Nope, she dies. Well, ooh. A single cruiser, the Gascogne. Sure. Guess we'll take that one. 1 against 3. Fun. Hopefully. Ooh, the SMS Blucher. I always like these torpedo nets boardings here to the side of the screen. Oh, poles, really. Let's see, this is a 9-incher. 30 knots, please. Let's go. Let's see if the enemy wants to fight. I doubt it. Now we're at 30 times. Let's see. 10 times. Oh. Oh, wow. We are closing the distance anyway. This ship could do with another barbette, I think. So we get more forward-facing firepower. The weather is bad though. So let's start a sharp turn. Say what you want, but that turn was right on the ball. Enemy destroyer neutralized. Wow. No torpedoes have been launched. Huh. Yeah, spotted it at 10. Within half an hour, the destroyer was completely destroyed. And that's the thing, most people don't seem to realize. This goes really fast, but in terms of game time, freeze it. Let's take a look. Warship is on fire, that is you. Oh, there's the other ship as well. There. At 13:42. And she sank at 14. Say, yeah, we needed like an hour to destroy that ship. It's an hour of us sailing towards one another and shooting away with our guns. Not sure if that in-game time is realistic in that regard. Also, I think the light cruiser is running. What light cruiser, you may ask? Well, there is one here. Yeah, she's running. And she's running faster than I can catch her, so goodbye. Let's turn around and drop down to 19 knots, please. And let's go fishing. In fact, let's go fishing at 30 knots. Let's stop vibrating. Come here, British. I know you want to. I'm showing my ass. My guns are turned to the other direction. Come on, take a shot. Be a man. Nope, 30 times speed. Oh well. Yoink. Ending the battle. Oh, it was a destroyer, not a light cruiser. Anyway, she was doing 31 knots, so there's no way in hell I could catch her. Okay. Only one transport lost this time, and the Brits lost a lot of ships. That is good. Persia. Oh. Okay, we pushed back in Southwest Africa. That is good. Invasion launched. At the Gold Coast. Maui. 1 out of 6. We have plenty of ships in that area. Excellent. Yeah, I did not send ships here, did I? No. No, I moved those elsewhere. Let us see. We have some British ships in the Mediterranean, including 21 destroyers. Luckily, I have been preparing a fleet to move out. What are you? Solène, Friant. Oh, good enough. Move here as well. Let's scramble some ships. Because there are a lot of British ships in the Mediterranean all of a sudden. And I'm not a fan. No, sir. Of course, they still have Cyprus. Let's improve relations. Talking about relations, yeah, the Germans are the only ones that I got a neutral relation with, but if I can get that relation up, they might join my side. That would be very useful. 9-inch Mark 5s, seriously? Hull strengthening instead, please. We have a single submarine against a British submarine. Submarine fight, come on. Will I be the first nation? Yes, indeed. The first nation who sinks an enemy submarine with a submarine. Naval invasion, 3 out of 4 turns, looking good. That invasion is actually going nice as well. Huh. Yeah, I need to take... If I take this port here, then I should be under control of Rhodesia as well, I think. Let's see. Hong Kong has a very large fleet that I can send out. The Bayan, of course, is still being repaired there. Let us join these fleets together. And let us move another fleet. Are there any interesting targets of the Japanese for me to take? I could try to send a fleet to Okinawa. See if I can take that, although I doubt it. It's a major port of a major nation. I don't think that will happen. Let's move these ships away from the submarine. Talking about the submarine, didn't I have... Yeah, here. With a light cruiser at the head. Also, I would love to take Singapore. and start working on this. But yeah, Africa, man. Africa. I want to win this campaign. I want to end this campaign. 1.3 is out, and as of this moment, I'm still desperately trying to get these episodes recorded. I still have to do my American campaign as well. And I only have a day left. Next week. Oh, God. So much of work coming in then. It will be impossible to record things then. At least no more than 1 or 2 episodes all week. This one I expected. And I relish it. For that submarine is taking heavy damage. Worth it. One of my ships hit a minefield, and we got a ship loss in the Baltics. We pushed back the Brits in Mozambique. We pushed back their offensive on Ivory Coast. We took southern China. Relations with the Germans. Somaliland has been captured. United Arabs are kicking the enemy out as well. Awesome. So, southern China is mine. That is huge. That is a lot of income taken away from the Chinese there. That is very useful indeed. I cannot do a naval invasion there. I can with the British and Japan. No. So, Brits it is done. But first, let me quickly check my fleet disposition. I have a heavy cruiser force here. Hold on. The Admiral Cécile needs to go to port. Cécile, where the hell are you? It was the Admiral Cécile, no? Admiral Cécile, there. You go to port, the rest of the fleet. Still annoyed that you cannot select them, but they can hold position there. Other fleet is slowly making its way down over there. That invasion is succeeding. It's the only naval invasion going for me right now. So let's see. Zanzibar, Changchi, whatever you pronounce it. I give up on that name. Trinidad, Providence, Cayman, Cyprus. Or Gambia. Gold Coast is already being attacked, I believe. I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to go for Cyprus. Yeah, Gold Coast is under attack. See? This fleet. Hello. I'm going to park you right here. And finished off those guys. Let's see. This fleet here did not engage the enemy fleet. That is unlucky. I mean, hello. We are like next to one another. Just want a hug. We have some battleships, both Portuguese, I presume. If we do this, we can attack Cork. If we beat them. Coron. No. No, I don't have the ships for that there, I think. And a lot of ships are being commissioned and are being deployed as we speak. And that is excellent. We have a battle between a Cayman. Yeah, no, I'm not going to fight with a Cayman class. Talking about Cayman classes, let's be honest, how many do I still have? Tanya, Mirabelle, Caymans. Not as many as I would have thought. 3, 6, 9, 10 ships. 10 ships of the Cayman class. Most are they're in the colonies essentially. Although I only need to keep one of them. Realistically, the rest could be taken out. It's tempting, actually. If it wasn't, if I wasn't trying to finish this campaign off, to finish it up, really, not off, yeah, I think I would have started to upgrade my ships into something more modern. Let's see. 3 heavy cruisers in Hong Kong, please. I want more firepower there. The rest of the ships can deploy at will. 14 months. And then this battleship will be done. Have I ever shown you guys this ship? The Masena? It will be the, well, ultimate ship at sea. Although, she has only 14-inch guns. When she is done, I will immediately refit her with more modern guns. Because, I got like proper 16 inches now, I think. I hope. So yeah, let us continue. So, there are times battles are fun. There are times the battles are a slaughter. And there are times you're in trouble. This is one of those times. A light cruiser of mine ran into an entire enemy fleet. Just for shits and giggles, people, we're going in. Verite? Go with my blessing. There we go. Let's please get that bloody thing working. There we go. 29 knots, please. .5-inch guns are opening fire. I have a few of them. If I can kill 1, maybe 2 light enemy ships before dying, it would be fun. Whoa, they spotted me. Smoke up. Disengage. I had flank. They lost sight. Excellent. Yeah, that first torpedo boat is my main target for now. Well, let's not do that, shall we? Whoa! Nope, 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 nope. This is slightly terrifying. And it's those big guns that scare me. If I only fought those little ships, then yes, sure. Back to 29 knots, please. Enemy 7 kilometers out. We scored a hit. And then we actually scored a flooding hit now. Excellent. Although it seems I am spotted yet again. But not as much fire coming in this time, so all is well. Let's make sure that if they fire torpedoes, they will not annoy me. Tons of guns. And build up. And aiming a circle again. Dropping from... Ooh. The enemy is turning, of course. No luck so far. Only one flooding hit placed, essentially. I'm just angling at the edge of my their detection range. 6.6 kilometers on that ship, so let's target it. Fire high explosive rounds, please. .5 kilometers. Let's target her. Score a fire. And that was terrifying, so let's throw off their aim with a hard maneuver. Also making sure they lose sight of me. For now. So, the destroyer group is falling back, it seems. As my guns decided to shoot at some heavy cruisers instead. Hello. Just outside of torpedo range for the British. That's good. Let's continue on this northeastern course for a while. I do not wish enemy ships to surround me. In fact, let us increase speed to flank. Let's dodge torpedoes there. That should be more than enough to dodge the entire spread. Something had big ass range torpedoes. It wasn't me. My ship is like, I do not know what to target, there are so many enemies. Also, let's assume for a second the torpedo was launched again. Not necessarily the case, but I'd rather not risk it. And these are the games that I would prefer to have 10 times speed, no matter the range of the enemy. Getting a bit closer. Yes. I see you. Range is 11.7 kilometers right now. 11.8. Save fire on the secondaries, please. Save fire on the main guns. I heard a splash. Did someone fire torpedoes at me? I don't know. I do know I'm going in. Let's see what we can do. Long-range fire has proven to be ineffective. Let's see if we can get closer. No launch, no launch, no launch. That is a lot of destroyers, though. Okay, well, they launched. My turn to fire the guns. And full turn. Get in behind those torpedoes, get a broadside in. Pew pew? No pew pew. Oh. Oh, it was a good try. At least the enemy can't seem to hit me either. Still kind of silly that one ship of mine is holding off the entire enemy fleet here. I wonder, eventually they will run out of fuel, right? And even if I don't do any other damage beside that, that will mean the enemy will be forced to go home. It will mean the enemy will be forced to refuel. Funny torpedo, that. Okay, let's open up the distance. Come on, 6 inchers. Waste. I thought I had a good opportunity here, but apparently not. Well, of course the enemy destroyers are doing 36 knots. They are actually faster than I am. And they're scoring more hits right now. Yoink. Throw off their aim. Here we go. My turn to smoke up. Enemy torpedoes, I am aware. Luckily, I can turn essentially on a dime. Stop hitting me. Good, good. You know what? Let's try some AP rounds only. Right about now, please. Good, good. A flooding hit on the Whippet. Whippet is in trouble. Of course, I did not try to hit Whippet, but Whippet might be dying. 8%, 4%? Yeah. We sank her. First blood. I lost 3% on that though. If I continue like that, I do not think I have enough HP. Fun to actually kill a destroyer though. And the battle continues. Going to slow down to 29 knots. Build up those aiming, please. And then you see those flashes in the distance when the battleship decides to open up. And that is terrifying. Minimum bulkheads on all these destroyers. Oh wow. We're going in. One flooding will finish them off. That is the trade-off that the AI made. The destroyers are fast. They have a lot of torpedoes. But they're glass cannons. Target Sea Wolf. Come on. Stop whining about the angle and fire. There we go. No. No, it seems my gun is... It seems to be stuck. Great. And those guns stuck as well. That means I'm out of 6-inch guns for now. Let's see if I... Yeah, they work again. Some hefty maneuvering did the job. And a flooding hit. Sea Wolf is down. Target... Wanderer. What's the battleship range? 14.1 kilometer. I have the feeling I'm getting closer to her, but that's not the case. Flooding hit, target neutralized. Target the next one. In fact, target Vanquisher here. Not Tasmania. And she's done for. Next. How many crew members do each ship have? 114. So that's a lot of crew members on death traps here. Because the next destroyer is dead. We did it. We killed A lot of destroyers here. Very impressive. High explosive rounds, please. Enemy battleship is at 13.6 kilometers. So let's take a course a bit further away. You know what? Let's go away entirely from the battleship. Increase to flank. Smoke up. Let's go defensive for a second. I would have loved this ship with dual guns. Sadly, the situation does not really allow me to upgrade a lot of my ships currently. Okay. We're so far away that the enemy battleship is no longer in sight. That's good. Tell me, these heavy cruisers, standard bulkheads, light cruisers, many bulkheads. Target the heavy cruiser, AP rounds only, and fire. Ooh, some nasty hits there from the heavy cruiser. Go away. Not nice. At this angle, HE rounds, please. Although I was tempted to go with AP to penetrate that light cruiser, but that was not to be. Tell me, these light cruisers are doing 24 knots, heavy cruisers 21 knots. Yeah, I can easily outrange, outsail them, outspeed them. I don't know, what's the right word? Outmaneuver them, I suppose. It's a bit like I'm having a single surface raider here, and the British are hunting me down, at least trying to. Let's lay a smoke screen and disengage though. I do not wish to fight light cruisers and heavy cruisers. If the enemy would throw in a few more destroyers, then yes, sure. By all means. 32.1 knots right now. Guns, only safe fire, please. I can end the battle. Enemy lost sight of me. Should I though, or should I continue hunting destroyers? It's tempted, but I have no idea where they are. They can be anywhere. Probably at the battleship, so say 15 kilometers, 20 kilometers out by now. So let's not. 6 British ships sank. I mean, it's not a big loss for the British, let's be honest, but it is probably the biggest disgrace of this entire campaign. The British disgrace. There we go. You've done great. And that for an old Friant class. This is going to be dangerous, auto-resolving this, but... could be worse. Although, it might be actually very dangerous. Yeah, sure. We're attacking northern Russia again, okay. and Cyprus. And I think... No, El Pavia is still here. Oh, thank God. That was a light cruiser, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's move you away. Then we have a fleet here that will move into this area to support the invasion. Not that we need more ships, essentially, but I'm worried that my ships will retreat by accident. Let's see, North Atlantic. Yeah, I got a lot of power projection there. The English Channel. Yeah, the French have power projection, of course, but nothing else. I'm attacking northern Russia. From where? Finland. Okay. Yeah, bad idea. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work, my friends. Seriously. Okay, my first ships here are in position. So... Zanzibar? Zangchi? Can I invade you? No, no naval invasions available. Well, in that case, improve relations with the Germans. Let's see if I can get them to my side. That would be hilarious. A French-German alliance. Ah, that would be so much fun. Why, hello there. Welcome back. Small bits and pieces have passed, and we are now cleaning up the Mediterranean once more. And at first I wasn't going to show this, but, you know, the guns are firing so retardedly, I just gotta share it with you guys. Whoa. Abreast formation, please. Let's try not to die. Destroyer. Torpedo avoidance. Do tell me I turned my own torpedoes off. Yes, okay, please, thank you. And enemy torpedoes gone. And that one. Add formation once more. As the first enemy ship dies, who shall be next? You, perhaps. Flooding head. Ooh, maximum bulkheads on these destroyers, though. See, the British do have them. Destroyers with bulkheads. The weather, unfortunately, is so bad that it's nearly impossible to find the enemy. So yeah. That is unfortunate. Seems the enemy capitals do not wish to play. Well, that was a disappointment, but at least we got two of them. So, how are things going? Cyprus is being invaded, and soon we will control yet another part of Africa. I launched a surprise invasion of the Maldives, because why the hell not? And slowly but surely, the net around Africa is closing, and I am the world's major colonial power. Sorry. Some convoys. A Friant class. Jules Michelet is not very interested in those two. Where is the third one? At Formosa. Two Corons. They got a battleship and 14 convoy ships. Yeah. Now that is an interesting one. is northeast. So let's go. Abreast formation. Tight formation. We are going in. And please tell me I hit the convoy first and not the battleship. Although, in all honesty, these are two very modern warships. If I get the battleship first, I don't mind. Something has spotted me. I'm not spotting them. Over here, but they're not closing. So that's the convoy. That's convoy ships. And that's how quickly you must make your decisions now and then. Damage the main gun. Main guns of a convoy ship. Terrifying 4-inch guns, I suppose. Maybe 5-inch? I had formation, please. Let's see, what are you armed with? 9, 3, 96, 100. 4.2-inch guns, no torpedoes. Excellent. Let's murder them, shall we? Secondary over there, and advanced. Secondary over there. Come on. Enemy battleship spotted. Don't care. Literally, don't care right now. Gotta murder some convoy ships first. Guyane. So please, secondaries, do your thing. Do I need to bring my real guns to bear? Oh, fine. Real guns, real guns. Guyane, pardon me. Over there. Enemy battleship is sailing away from me, so are the other escorts. Excellent. Excellent, even. Yes. You're done for. Kaboom. Zonky. Zonky has been sunk. Yes. This is what? Chinese convoy or Japanese? There's a flag. Oh, it's Chinese. I honestly did not recall. Should fix that transport over there. Enemy battleship is over there, okay. One more transport remains. And she is not long for this world. Shaanxi. 37, 20, 19, yeah, she's done for. Next up, battleship. Formation abreast, please. Now, seeing we're going abreast, that means the other ship will come up to my left side, so let's take a bit more course to start as we go. Warship spotted. Light cruiser, you reckon? Let's take a look. Yeah. Light cruiser. Not really interesting as a target right now. Focus fire on the battleship. Although... yeah, especially if you smoked up. That's fine. Enemy 10-inch. Returned fire. Enemy has a 10-inch gun. I got 11-inch on these cruisers, so... yeah. What can I say? Except you're done for. Okay, the light cruiser has been really spotted now. And identified. Range, 9.3 kilometers, and... whoosh, she's invisible again. Kilometers and closing. That, however, may be enemy destroyers. 2 of them. Oh dear. One on the left, one on the right. They are on escort duty. Easy enough to identify the formation. Stand by. Go back to ahead formation, please. Guns over there. Guns, secondary guns over there, please. Yeah, excellent. And continue on course. As the first torpedo boat dies without ever firing a shot, I think. Ooh, and there goes the second one. No, she's surviving that. Wonderful. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, no shots fired. Battleships, sure. If only. Heavy cruisers, close in, please. Slow down to 28 knots. Let's bring her down. Flooding heads, excellent. Saint Louis. No. Saint Louis. Hold on a moment. This is one of my old experimental battleships that I sold to the Koreans. Oh, that is cool. That is very fun indeed. However, that Korean ship, yeah, outdated. Experimental battleships are one of the first new hulls you unlock as the French. It's actually a very good hull. It's a very good early game hull. It has a lot of... you can do a lot with it, let's put it like that. You can play around with it. And to me, that is one of the most important things in this entire game. Just being able to play around with the superstructures, place them in random spots, have some fun. I don't want vanilla ships. If I want vanilla ships, I'll play a game with vanilla ships, essentially. I'll play a game where you can only build the Bismarck and the Torpedoes and the Arizona and the Yamato and... you name it. The fun thing of this game is building your own stuff. And building your own stuff, well, this hull is the earliest opportunity for the French to do so. And I like it. Sinking her is a bit double, though. On one side I enjoy it, on the other side... it reminds me of the time that Koreans were actually my allies. That was what, episode 10? I don't know. I should look it up, but I'm too lazy, I admit. Otherwise I would look it up now and have it say on the screen right about now, but yeah, no. no, 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 I got a life, sorry. Not going back 50 episodes, well, 40 actually, to check. Maybe I should keep a diary next time. You know, that could be actually fun. A real diary. About what happens during an episode. Also, please sink her. Say what you want, but she can take a beating. She took 400 hits. And only now? After taking 412 hits, did she die? That's sad though. As you can see, it's an old ship. 17-inch torpedoes, basic rangefinder. Yeah, it's really one of the earliest Dreadnoughts I had. Very fun. Saint Louis, you're done for. Okay, another turn has passed and Gold Coast has been captured. Now, I'm having less and less trusts in my invasion forces in Senegal and Gambia, so I'm going to divert these fleets over here. That's the second one, and I needed the battle cruiser, pardon me, to take that colony. In the meanwhile, I have invasions going on, but they're not being very successful. The rest of Africa, well, there is one British colony here in Zanzibar that I somehow cannot invade. Maybe I need more ships again in the Western Indian Ocean. I do not know. We'll find out. Besides that, yeah. 2 more turns. Then I control the Mediterranean. And the Maldives. 3 more turns. Looking great. And because, you know, for shits and giggles, I launched an invasion of Singapore. And it would be really fun if I can actually get it. A naval invasion of Singapore. I mean, come on. If there's anything that should not happen, it is a naval invasion of Singapore. Ground invasion? Sure. Naval invasion? No, sir. And we have more ships, and we can actually send out the Bayan again, together with 3 heavy cruisers, 4 even. The most modern ones in the fleet. Talking about fleets. Solène. Refit. There were 5 ships in dock, so let's refit them. And then I am looking. The Davos. View class. Scout cruiser, right? Yeah, scout cruiser hull. Refit. We have plenty of room. So let's get rid of that single 6-inch. And replace it with some duals. Ooh, that's bad. Is that helping? Yes, it is. There we go. And we can even upgrade the shaft of this ship. Corrupt 3 armor is still the best we have. Yeah, for the rest the ship is really good up to date, except for the speed maybe. Can we go to 29 knots? Yes, sure. Can we go to 31? Yes, we can. I'll take this ship at 31 knots. Thank you very much. Slight offset, but can't be bothered. The Friant. This ship has seen a lot of action lately. And I want to upgrade her as well. Again, 6-inch gun. After all, this is a variation on the previous upgraded cruiser, really. 3 more guns. There we go. Well, 3 more barrels. And that is a lot of extra firepower, I say. Better rangefinder. Yes, please. 2 powder. Yes, okay, that is good, that is good. I could go to oil. That increases the range immensely. And you know what? Let's go for maximum range on this ship. There we go. The last upgrades of this campaign. Because in all honesty, I think I will do one last episode of this campaign, ladies and gentlemen, before calling it to an end. It's been a lot of fun. However, the time has come, I think, to take over Africa and end it all. Oh, 6 months to upgrade, you guys? Oh, yo, that's terrible. Well, let's start upgrading too. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time. One last time into the breach, my friends. Until then, vive la France et au revoir.